July 2024 updates. A lot of information for this month. Mostly organizational, not as much videos. I've almost finished releasing my Meet the Jeep series of videos. I called it. But the Jeep hit 60,000 miles. I had 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I did a probably 4 or 5, maybe 6-part series of videos. I don't even remember how many it was. But it was, got to meet the Jeep, several top 5 lists, and they're almost done. More normal content is coming. I think I have 2 or 3 more of these videos coming out. And after that, we'll get back into doing stuff I normally do. Big updates, as you just heard there. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I guess we is me and the dog. Me and him. We hit 1,000 subscribers and that chicken running around over there. That was about a week or 2 ago. We hit that first week of July. So that's an awesome thing. And the news coming up aside from that, we got softball signups coming up very soon. I know this is Jeep stuff. Trust me, it's going to come back to the Jeep. The reason behind that is the reason behind what's coming. I have unlinked my Instagram account from my Facebook account. So you guys who follow me will now notice there's a public 1870 Off-Road Facebook account. The softball is the reason why. So it ain't got anything to do. I'm not trying to do anything with 1870 Off-Road. So it's not like, I don't know. I made I don't know if I made it a business account. I really don't understand what I did. I just know I made another account that was public. I unlinked my Instagram from my Facebook because when I'm doing my softball stuff and I'm uploading it, it's going public because obviously my Instagram channel is all about my Jeep. I don't post anything personal on there. Honestly, I don't post anything personal on any of my stuff. To me, I don't use social media to be social. It's just the stuff I want you to see, and I want you to see my Jeep. But because of that, I was sharing softball content, and people online don't know how to act. Put it to you that way. I'm coaching teenage and high school girls in softball. I'm older. I can handle what stuff people say, but kind of some stuff's been said online, and I'm like, yeah, I need to make this stuff private where it ain't so easy to see. So I decided I'm unlinking. That's actually the reason why you're seeing it. So my Instagram account is still the same, 1870 Off-Road. I now have a Facebook account by the exact same name, 1870 Off-Road. So that's the change for that. So you can go find that as a public page. Yeah, I don't really understand how all stuff works, so go look it up. If you guys are looking for me, I know some of y'all have found my private Facebook page. I mean, I'm not trying to. I share personal stuff about softball in there, and this Jeep page will allow me to still share Jeep content during softball season because my Facebook page is almost entirely softball. So, moving on from that, the new account is 1870 Off-Road, just like YouTube, just like Instagram. Anyways, more stuff coming. We have some more videos coming. We got a poker run. We got a couple day trip videos. We've got a car show video that we did. All the stuff is edited. All the stuff is actually already uploaded on YouTube now. It's just a matter of I'm still doing the Meet the Jeep series. And I do one video every week on Friday. And I think I'm going to bump some of those Meet the Jeep videos to the middle of the week. So you might start getting 2 videos a week for a little bit because like a bad game of Tetris, my videos are starting to stack up. That's a good problem to have. Especially considering when we hit fall ball, it probably won't be through August and early part of September. There's not as much time for me to do any Jeep rides. So I got about, in fall, 5-week stretch. I don't do anything with the Jeep because I'm just doing them. When we start games September, my weekends are opened up. So I don't do any Jeep stuff during the week, but I'm free on weekends to do things. I did that. I have so much work to do around the house. Maintenance on vehicles. I still have not worked on a tractor yet. I just started working on this 4-wheeler over here. And it's just all the stuff stacked up on me. And I was going to knock this stuff out during summer. And now I don't have my work schedule to do this no more. So yeah, that's what happened there. Then on top of that, Wicked Jeeps hasn't done any rides in over a month. So I haven't been able to do anything with them. That's kind of what's been going on. If you've seen the Honda, Honda's running great. Been no issues on that one. So that was another big thing consuming my time. It was in and out of getting worked on, new head getting put on it, new radiator, water pump, timing belts, catalytic converter, radiator. Finally fixed all the issues with that. Well, it's going to need more work, but nothing major. And CV axles are going to have to get changed at some point. But, that's wear and tear. The big issue I was having with it overheating is fixed now. And the AC is working again. The power steering is working again. Those are all broken. So all that's up and going now. Unfortunately, I missed the Cohutta trip with Black Bear Off-Road. with Jeep and Bubba. That was I was looking forward to that. And then they schedule it, and yeah, we'll put simply, we'd schedule my daughter's birthday party the exact same day as the trip. So she gets to win out. Believe me, she'll win over Jeep ride any day. So I spent the weekend. We did her birthday party here at the house, and I did not go to the Cohutta. So we should be getting some rides in this summer, though. That's the good thing. Hopefully, Wicked Jeeps get some back up in August. I know there's a ride they're talking about doing in August. So I just don't know. I haven't really, everything's been kind of radio silence on the Wicked Jeep side for a little while. So whenever kind of everybody gets back up and scheduling stuff again, we'll go back to riding again. But all that being said, there is a car show this weekend in Newnan. I know some Wicked Jeeps are going to that. A couple of Wicked Jeeps are going to the Bigfoot Festival. Bigfoot something in Molina, Georgia, which is like right down there. I mean, 5 minutes from here. 10 minutes from here, maybe. No, it ain't even 10 minutes. No, let's say 7. 7 minutes that way from my house. There's Bigfoot Festival. And we were going to go to that originally, but then the Newnan car show thing, Jeep show, not a car show, Newnan Jeep show popped up. Now everybody's talking about going to that instead. So I guess we're going to that. It's Wicked Jeeps, guys. So we'll see. I'm doing one of the two. I think we're doing Newnan this weekend. And then we still have FDR ride planning to be done soon. Before softball starts back, I'm going to do something, even if it's just me getting out and riding in the Jeep by myself. I've planned on doing an evening sunset ride. As you can see, the weather is beautiful today, but I got to get up at 4 in the morning and go to work tomorrow. So I am not going to be out till 11 o'clock riding, filming content when I got to get to work 5 hours later. I do that during softball season, and it kills me. I do not want to do that for any other reason. So I don't know. We'll do some of those rides. I'm not sure. I haven't scheduled anything. None of the stuff we're doing is public right now. It's all just word of mouth. Hey, we're going to do this, and we, that's why I haven't been a lot of rides. So, yeah, voice getting dry here. Hang on. That's why I brought Dr. Pepper out here. Got to wet my whistle. So, that being said, as you can tell, I have a new microphone. Y'all do me a favor, let me know how this works, and is it in sync with the video? That's going to be a problem. I've been wanting to do the microphone thing for a while anyways. I've noticed when I'm doing my videos, you can't tell, I'm sitting down in the bucket because I'm animated. I'll get to walking around and turning like this and looking over my shoulder and talking the entire time. And the audio gets muffled when I do that. In fact, it probably made noise when I moved. Little puffy thing should stop that. Anyways, this is a test. I want to see how it comes out. And having it right here by my throat ought to make me have a really nice, deep, bassy voice. That'd be pretty cool. Better than the voice God gave me. So, not to critique anything God made. So, I am exactly the way God intended me to be. But anyways, that being said, let me know how the audio sounds, how the video looks. And hopefully, if you saw, back this one up here. I posted in June updates that I did that interview. This is part of the reason why I did the microphone. And I'll go ahead and let you know another little secret that's not in my notes of what I was going to talk about today. I did that interview one-on-one. I had never done an interview before. I've known Matthew for, more than 10 years now. And we got to talking on there a lot about faith, a lot about life, just, what's happened. I used to talk to him a lot back in the day, and I don't no more. Hey, you better not hit my tripod. So then, we caught up, just catching up, did talking about days. We used to do a lot of Bible studies back in the day. And I went back and rewatched it. So number one, as I predicted, when I did this last update, guys, my mind wanders all over the place. There are times I'm very good. I'm in my zone. There are times that I'm wondering, and I'm just rambling, and I'm trying to tell a story, but I'm going off to so many side details. And I know I do this, especially now that I edit my own videos. Wow, I know I do that a lot. So I went back and rewatched that video, and I noticed the audio is muffled a lot because I keep turning. Plus, the audio quality wasn't good, and it's choppy. So I'm trying this out. This is the first thing I have filmed long format. I did a few test films where I did like 30-second segments all around the Jeep, trying to find the spot to film, trying to find the correct setting for the tripod here, and for the connect to the iPhone, and just trying to try out this new microphone here, see how it works. So you guys comment, let me know how it sounds. Next time I get a chance to do another one of those kind of videos, I'm going to hopefully have better audio, because my audio was horrible in that video. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. That's why I want to try this, which I don't mind getting an actual stand-up microphone to talking to for that kind of stuff. But this would work really good for a walk around Jeep, doing my top 5 type stuff. I got more videos like that I want to do. I want to do some stuff about the channel, about my dreams for what I want to do with the Jeep down the road, but those are separate videos. It'll be a while. I've done enough of me talking now. I want to do more videos of me riding. It's really what this Jeep channel is about. It's about me exploring, just getting out in God's country, and just vehicle-based adventures. That's what this Jeep is. That's what this channel is. And I will talk more about that in the future, but as for now, I want to get back to doing vehicle-based adventures, because I've only got about a month left to do some filming of some actual adventures. And then we're back to softball for a month, and then I can do some more starting back in September. So yeah, what you're going to be seeing coming up soon has been what I've done since school. I got it, and softball ended in May, which is surprising that I did 3 videos or 4. I think I did 4 videos. With me having bad off days and nothing scheduled, I'm going to stop him coming through here and hit this tripod. Yeah, with me having bad off days and nothing scheduled, I think I still managed to get 4 videos. We did some day trips, Tybee, Savannah, 2 of them to Tybee, 1 to Savannah. We did a car show. Is that all I did? See, I've also edited videos and put on Wicked Jeeps. I've got 2 videos uploaded on Wicked Jeeps. I just got to make them public. I'll do that down the road. So they'll probably go public in August maybe. But I've kind of already got them edited and uploaded, ready to go there. So yeah, I kind of losing track how many videos I made, because I'm putting videos on Wicked Jeeps and on 1870 Off-Road. 1870 Off-Road is my channel. Wicked Jeeps is the club channel. So I don't own Wicked Jeeps. It's not my thing. It's just a club, and I'm in the club, but I have access to the video because I do a lot of the videos there. But other people do as well. So anyways, that's why you're getting that. One more update. If you've made it this far, you're going to be in the OGs who know about this, and nobody does. In that interview I did with Matthew Miller, it kind of, the wheels were turning afterwards. And I thought, you know, what got me here doing this, aside from all my passion of cars, if you know my backstory, you got a very abbreviated version of my backstory in that interview. Kind of my history of growing up around automobiles all the time, and what brought me to, you know, kind of wanting to do this, a few points on the way. One of the things we didn't talk about, me and Matthew know each other from podcasting Bible studies years ago. And so we talked a lot about it. Matthew is way over my head of what stuff he understands. And I never met anybody. I think my pastor of my current church is the biblically smartest person I've ever met. And believe me, Matthew is way over him. The guy is amazing at stuff he knows. So we've done a lot of studies together in the past. And, you know, a lot of the stuff that I've learned, how I'm doing this right now, honestly, I kind of cut my teeth doing that. And that's really where I learned. I even attempted to do a YouTube series on thing, maybe 2016, 2015 maybe. And yeah, just, I did what I was doing. I kept messing it up. So it didn't work. But yeah, so that's kind of what led me to doing this. And to let you guys know now, I've already set up a new YouTube channel. I'm going to go back to doing my Bible studies, but it's going to be 18 Off-Road Bible Studies, or Bible Studies, something like that. It is still going to be 1870 Off-Road with more in the name. It's a whole completely new channel. My intention is to do short format Bible studies, and there's a reason why. When we did the old days, we were doing long 30-minute, 1 hour long Bible studies. Number one, I am nowhere near qualified to talk about this stuff that long. And I'm self-taught, number one. And number two, I'll let them get over my skis. So another thing, if you can't tell by this update video, which is probably the longest I've ever done, guys, I am long-winded when I talk. And I think trying to do 15, 30, and 60-second short videos about Bible studies is really going to force me to get quicker and to the point. And so I thought about that. I mean, one of the best examples I know was that for me, one of the hardest books of the Bible for me to ever understand was the book of Acts. I tried understanding that book for a year, and I just struggled with grasping it. And when I was teaching at the church, we had finished Revelation. I taught that book. I taught the book of Matthew. And we finished it. Everybody, like, where should we go? And I said, to me, I told this to the group, I'm like, guys, the natural sequence after Matthew is to do the book of Acts. We just did a gospel. We need to do the Acts of the church. And the Acts of the Holy Spirit, really what you call it. It should be called that. But So yeah, we did that one, and I studied it, and I really, and this was God 6 7 years ago, and I really have such a good understanding of the Book of Acts now because I pushed myself into my weakest area, and I said I'm going to learn this, and I broke down and studied the Book of Acts, and I still to this day can remember parts of it, like I can remember the whole deal with guy who saw the vision in heaven in Acts chapter 7, whose name is escaping me. I'm bad with names, in case you don't know this. And then Acts chapter 8, Saul at the time was persecuting the church. Acts chapter 9, he gets to be saved. Acts chapter 10, he goes in and gets cleansed and spends his 3 years out in the wilderness. And by Acts 14, 15, they're doing the first voyage. I mean, this stuff I all still remember from that one study I did where I just struggled to even understand the format of Acts. I didn't understand it, and now I get it. So, obviously right now by memory, I can't tell you exactly what chapters they went everywhere, but I learned the 4 voyages, how they went through Asia Minor in the first voyage. They made a question mark shape, I think backwards, remember correctly? The image of jealousy shows up there. Oh, God, there's a study there. Anyway, this is why I want to do this Bible study show. That's coming. It may be months until I get to that. I imagine it will probably be after softball season before we even begin to film stuff for that video. I believe I'm going to probably film 10 or 15 shorts before I make it public. And then I'll start. That way I have a backlog to kind of produce as I go. So anyways, all that being said, guys, I'm pushing myself. And that's the purpose of 1870 Off-Road Bible Study Channel, is to make myself grow, force myself to get better at something that is one of my weakest areas. The only way to do it, and it's the way I am, is to dive headfirst into it. I'm not going to let this ability or this long-windedness I have hold me back. I'm going to conquer this, and I'm going to do it with doing short videos. I'm going to force myself to do it because it'll cut me off in 60 seconds. And if you've seen, I'll let you in a backstory here on another thing before I go away here. If you watch a lot of my videos, especially when I'm overlanding, and when I'm at like the Cohutta and I'm doing was it the last video? I think you can see me in the video. Maybe in the first Cohutta. One of the Cohutta videos, you're going to see me around a campfire, and it's a really quick time lapse. You'll notice I'm sitting down. What you might not be able to tell is I'm actually reading my Bible. Not this one. I have my paper one in the house. I was reading it. Was I reading Colossians? I don't remember what I was reading. I was reading one of the short letters Paul wrote. That's why I'm kind of thinking Colossians. And it could have been Ephesians. I think it was Colossians. But anyways, I was reading one of those. That's kind of what it is. So in that moment, I was thinking, man, I could be recording and filming all this. And of course, I don't hide my faith in 1870 Off-Road. But I've done entire social media things based around my faith. And that's not what this one's about. This one was about me doing it around vehicle-based adventures with my faith sprinkled into it. So when I do the 1870 Off-Road Bible Study, I'm going to merge those two together. I'm going to take my faith that I've had and the stuff I have from the past of talking about that, my time teaching at my church. God, the countless hours I spent trying to learn Hebrew and Greek so that I can study the original source text of the Bible. And I'm not fluent in it by no means, but I can kind of somewhat read it. The time it took me to teach myself, I didn't get taught this. I taught myself 2 foreign languages. So it kind of gives me a chance to share this stuff with y'all. And it'd be something cool to do. And it can be, that channel will be almost entirely Bible focused with a little bit of off-roading, where this is entirely off-roading focused with a little bit of my faith, a little bit of scripture in it. So that's the idea. I believe I have talked enough. We're going to wrap this one up. So yeah, upcoming events real quick. This weekend will be a car show ride. I think I'm taking my daughters on a trip to the FDR. They don't know this yet. They won't watch this video, so they'll never see it anyway. Like Jesus said, a prophet's never welcome in his own hometown, right? They don't care. They don't know me as a guy on the YouTube. I'm just dad to them. So yeah, they don't watch my YouTube videos. So I'll do some rides myself, even if it's just hitting some back roads, dirt roads, riding through some WMA land, maybe go hit the mountains down here in Warmer Springs. I mean, it's right down the road from the house. So I might do some of that. I can do the covered bridge again. I always do the covered bridge. Anyways, that'll be something I do. And for what you guys are going to see, though, a couple of more videos. And by the end of July, you're going to start seeing Jeep ride videos again. Some day trips, some car show videos. I've been uploading them. And then I've got some more Cohutta stuff that I never released. I filmed earlier in spring. I'm going to release that probably when we start softball season so that I can focus on the games and not focus on uploading videos. So them 3 will cover right about the start of softball season. And then hopefully by the middle of softball season, all the stuff I'm doing right now, you'll start getting to see those videos in September and October. Then by October, stuff I'm doing in October, you'll see in November. Get the idea. I think lag's about a month behind. There's some video content from last winter, last year, something like that. I'm going to share at some point. I just don't know when. I don't know how I'm going to edit this video yet. I kind of been waiting on it, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I kind of had an idea today of what I want to do with the edit. So that's my dog here. Somebody's barking. Anyways, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, and there we go. I'll try to upload this weekend, which means it'll be a few days after the 11th of July when you see this. That is all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. 1870 Off-Road. The Jeeps be Jeeping. I'm going to tell you the story behind that one day, too. That's pretty cool. That's all I got. Take care.